Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're back at World Market for Spring 2025, Round 1. Are you ready? Let's shop. I say round 1 because there is way more to come. $25 for this placemat that is completely beaded. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect way to start a spring decor video, in my opinion. Like, how pretty are these flowers, the colors, all the things. Now, this runner is $55. Usually these are $50. So I was a little bit shook and a little bit like, wait a minute. This is what you're going to do now, World Market? Is this what's happening? But stay tuned because the tune changes in a little bit. I think you probably know what that means. $25 for the napkin holders, meaning it turns out they're not all $55. But I'm shocked because usually they are. $13 for these tiny baby, I guess they might be ramekins, but not even, because they're like really, if this is a ramekin, they're so tiny. Like, they really are tiny babies. But look at the colors. The pink and the green, yes please. And not to mention this place setting right here. I mean, can you even? $10 for the bowl, which is so pretty. It's such a nice shade of green too. 9 for the smaller plate, and then 10 for the larger dinner plate. How pretty is this? And over this placemat too, I just think it's so pretty. It's like it's seriously giving spring. If there was like, if you looked up spring, this table setting would be it. $8 for the mug. I mean, look at the mug. The mug is basically a tulip or some type of flower, you know? Okay, this cup is the reason why I started at this table. How cool is this? $8. It's dried flowers in there. It's like a 2-pane and then, double pane. The flowers are in between. The only thing is, I literal looked around and that was the only cup in the store. So either they haven't brought them all out, which is kind of weird, or they did bring a few out and they're already like selling out. Either way, now you know that they're there. If you love it, you know to go to World Market and get it. $2.50 for this chair. We're also going to be featuring some of the furniture, and some of the furniture is on clearance. Some of it isn't, but some of it is. I like this chair. The fact that it's black definitely has a lot to do with it. But I do like the backing also. $150 for this one. The little cushion is $20. And then, what is that? Velvet.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
In the color? Yes, please. $230 for this one. Look at that green. I mean, it's just so pretty. And then they have a bench on this side. And as you can see, all of the pieces are a la carte. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a set. Here's one of the clearance items, 40% off, $210 for the bench. I was trying to show you that the bench had like that detailing at the bottom, like on the legs, where I had like that space between it and all of that. Like, that's cool. It's not just like a plain like bench with plain legs. Another 40% off item, $480 for the table. Isn't that good? And this is like a nice size table. This is not at all like a tiny baby or even a small or medium, like it's a nice size table. $108 for this chair for the purple lovers. If you love purple or lavender, here you go. For your spring table escape, if you will. $8 for this bowl, which is not the biggest. $8 for the smaller plate. Do we have purple emoji hearts? If we have a purple emoji heart, which I don't think we do, and you love purple or lavender, leave that in the comments. $10 for the larger plate. Look at this placemat. They have these on a regular basis, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've seen it plenty of times. $6. I will be honest with you, I don't love purple, but like a little lavender vibe, a little lilac, if you will, yes. But like a deep purple, not so much. $10 for this bowl. I don't know why the bowls on this table are not really that big. And then the price point for that one for 10, I'm like, it's a little bit much. It's a little bit much for a bowl that's like actually on the smaller side. $6 for these napkins, but how pretty. Aren't they beautiful? I love it. And then they also have cutlery. And speaking of a la carte, it is definitely a la carte. Like this fork, just the fork, is $7. It did have weight to it though, and it's really, really pretty. The mugs come in the purple, in the blue, and that nice pretty beige. $7 for these. And the beige is almost like a pink. It's actually more like, you know what I mean? Like it has a little pinkish undertone, which is probably why I feel like it's so pretty. $8 for this one. So this one, as you can see, is like that nice navy blue. I love the print on it. Like the little design is so good. $8 for the small plate and the dinner plate. Yes, it's very weighty. It definitely had a lot of weight to it. It's $9, which I thought was so good, especially the fact that like it's heavy. And you know how I feel about heavy items. So here we go with the runners. This one is also beaded. $50. So I was like, awesome. But basically what turns out to happen, spoiler alert, on the beaded and non-beaded world market small runners, because you can see it's like these are like centerpiece runners. They don't go the length of your actual table. How cute is this mug, by the way, with the lips? So cute. But they're usually small, like you just saw. But basically now the prices have shifted a little bit. These glasses I thought were very cool and very new. I've never seen them here before. So yeah, that's what's happening with the runners. They're not just $50 for the most part. Yes, like this one, which by the way, look at these butterflies. Isn't that pretty? I love butterflies. And I thought that that was so nice. Look at this table, by the way. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I've seen something very, very similar elsewhere where it would cost a few $1,000s. Like a few. Meaning 3,000 and up. Here, this one is $1,000. Like, I just feel like that's such a good price point. I don't know what's happening. Look at the picture. Do you see that with those chairs? So good. I feel like this time around, I had a whole different like perspective on the price point and furniture, our world market. Maybe a lot of it had to do with that 40% off, but some of the items are not 40% off, like this table. And I still felt that that was a good price point. $40 for this tier tray, looking like it has like mother of pearl going around it. Do you see that? That is very different and very nice. There is that furniture back there, and I was like, oh, we need to go take a look. Let's see what's happening back here. This is not necessarily new. I feel like we've seen, if not all three pieces, at least two. $900 for this one right here. Very pretty. Love the color. I also think that may be the reason why I'm looking at furniture prices with like a different eye when it comes to the price point. This one is $900. It's 20% off if you apply for the credit card, which one of you guys pointed that out to me like a while back. I was just like, oh, look, it's 20% off. Hi, guys. Hello. And By the way, I love this like arched cabinet, which brings me back to what I was going to say. I've been looking at furniture with my upcoming move that I have hinted to. I did say it full on. I'm not going to get into like so much of what's happening there because that's a whole nother situation. But I do have an upcoming move, y'all. Yay. So I have been looking at furniture, and there is this cabinet, which that store that I did that video for a couple of weeks ago, a week ago maybe, Nadu, that local furniture store, which I told you guys, some of you guys have that store as well. They have an arched cabinet like that as well. And it's such good quality. It's just so beautiful. Like I definitely feel like I would be better off getting it from there than from World Market, for example. How good is that bowl, by the way? Every time I see it, I have to show it to you because it's just so pretty. I think it's the coolest thing. That like real wood, what is that even? Like a piece of tree, a branch, a trunk of a tree, and then it's like mold, like the glass, it's molded to fit it just perfectly. Like that is just super cool to me. Here's more of the furniture. This piece right here, I like the fact that it doesn't have any handles, that it just looks like smooth in the front, but it does have that little pulley like hidden almost. That's really nice. But yeah, the arch cabinet, I love it so. It's so pretty, the one that they have at Nadu. And so here's the one at World Market, but I just feel like the other one is probably a lot better quality. These chairs, I'm keeping an eye on these chairs too. Like I really like them. And look at this fluted table. Like it's all about a fluted table, I'm noticing. Oh, but to bring my thought to completion, some of the pieces I've been looking at are just so expensive. Like when I did stop into our house, which I had no idea we had here, and I stopped in there. I did that short video, uh, just saying to you guys like how it was such a beautiful store, but at the same time the price points are outrageous. But a lot of this furniture is more or less like, I don't want to say it's dupes because I don't think that they're imitating it exact, but just like the same vibe, the same feel for so much less than what they charge. Like look at this set right here. Of course, I had to take it apart and then I'm like, okay, let me leave that alone, remove myself, abort that mission. But those chairs, I really like them and I'm definitely considering those. Now, the glassware is out of control. Like, we're coming back and we're doing other sections. Like I said, this is the first of many, and not just for spring, just in general, because this is one of my favorite stores ever in the world. When I picked up this glass, as soon as I saw hand wash only, I said, absolutely not. You know what I mean? Oh, ¿quién tiene tiempo para eso? Like, who has time for that? Who has time for that? Like, no, no, sir, ma'am. I cannot be washing everything by hand. $10 for this one, which I think is so pretty. These are very large. They're thick. They're heavy. They're doing all the things. By the way, did you notice that it says it's handcrafted in Mexico? Love that. This glass, love, $7. Now, as you can see, not all of them are hand wash only. And I would go personally more towards the ones that don't say that. $8 for this glass, which is huge, by the way. Like this glass is so like tall, big, wide, all the things. This one is so pretty, but there you go. They messed it up with that hand wash only. Like, why? I mean, I get it. I know why. And I guess in reality, this one is 15. In reality, if you just have a few of these and you're just having a cocktail here and there on the weekend, whatever it is, however you do your drinking, I guess it's really not that bad. But I just love the convenience. Now, here we go with these. Let me tell you something. If you're into these icon cups, glasses, go to World Market. They have every single one you can think of. As you can see, they're $10. Of course, I look at the price for every single one. because I just can't believe that, okay, they're all $10. I always have to make sure. $25 for the pitcher, which by the way, I haven't seen anywhere else. And then $10 for the bowl. Another one that I haven't seen anywhere else. Home Goods, TJ Maxx, those stores will have the cups or the glasses, but not the bowls and the pitchers or any of that. Just FYI. $3 for that piece right there. These are tiny babies, the ones on the tray. Then some of these are like normal full size. And then a bunch of, like I said, the tiny babies, a la carte style. You gotta, like, you gotta put them together to match, as my mother would say. Like, put them, you gotta create your own set, if you will, which can get very pricey. By the way, did you see that this runner is $50? And this one isn't even beaded, because most of them are beaded here. World's Market has a thing for beaded runners. $15 for this tray right here. The bowl, I love that they did like the wood with a color. I thought that was very cool. I don't know if you noticed how quickly I picked that up. I was like, oh, look at this. These set of napkins are so pretty. $20, all the different colors, very much giving Easter vibes. Easter's coming, y'all. Eventually, not just yet. Not just yet. I myself, I'm not ready either, but I can't wait. This tier tray is metal. Did you know that? You thought it was ceramic, didn't you? Yeah, so did I. But no, it's metal. And again, very Eastery. Look at this mug. I thought this mug was so pretty. It's like such a perfect Valentine's Day mug. $8. It's gigantic. It's like super, super extra large. It's so good. Here is that icon glass with the little lips. I thought that was really cute. This one is $10, even though, ooh, do you see that? Hand wash only. Were the other ones hand wash only too? I don't remember seeing that. Well, check it out. See what it's about. Like, maybe the other ones are hand wash only too. Not sure now. This one definitely was. You saw the sticker. Look at all this green. By the way, guys, remember some time ago I was just like, oh, I'm really into green? I'm back in it. I'm really into green again. $20 for this one. This entire collection, the whole neutralness of it all, I just love it. The whole like organic feel to it, so good. $25 for the tray. But all these green pieces, all these green like bowls and plates and such, so, so pretty. I'm really loving the green again. I don't know if I ever stopped, really, to tell you the truth. $8 for the bowl. Here's the smaller plate. 9. And then the largest one is $10. It has that little lip around the edge. Very, very cool. Look at this. And it's on clearance too for $7. Salt and pepper shakers. These are so cute. They almost look like shot glasses. I was trying to make sure, like, okay, these really are salt and pepper shakers. They are. Because for one moment there, I was like, wait, is this just a set of shot glasses? The little ramekin is super cute. And then this. Immediately when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this could be such a cute jewelry, like, or like trinket tray. $25, super heavy, marble or, real stone, whatever that is. But I thought it was so cute. You drop your rings on there or like your necklaces that you wear on a daily basis, but it's just like a little tiny baby tier tray. So, so cute. Love that. What about the dragon? What is the dragon exactly? Oh, is that maybe it had a little slit. Maybe it's, I can't think of what else it could possibly be. Probably a card holder? The little dragon? Probably. This bowl. I mean, like I said, I don't know which set I like better of these two like green plates and such. And then, of course, all the wood items. I'm just perusing through here very quickly because, of course, if I was to like pick up every item, we would be here forever. But look at this. I really love this. I'm considering getting this. $20. Really love that. And then there's these. These are like the ones that everybody's using to make their kitchens look super aesthetic. It's $6. But you know what? I'm very like conscious of like what kind of olive oil I use. It needs to be like pure EVOO, made only from one area, and it like let's not even get into that's a whole nother once again, that's a whole nother situation, a whole nother video for maybe even a different channel. Look at the Lacy Susans. This one is $50 though, but they are large. And it has that whole design, which I'm pretty sure was hand carved. So there is that. $40 for this other one. But still, just saying, these are very, very large. But just FYI, or not FYI, just again, wow. I mean, if I if I have ever digressed, which we all know I do all day every day, this is the digressing video for sure. I love this little stand or whatever this is called. Like it's $30, but that bottom, again, like the whole fluted vibe, I love it. We've seen it before, it's not new, but every time I see it, I gravitate towards it. So that might be in my future. We shall see. 30% off on the bench for 280. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is everybody wants to do the aesthetic thing with the jars and the oil dispensers and such, but olive oil is not supposed to be in a clear bottle. Yeah, con eso te lo digo todo. With that, I say everything. Like, that's it. I have nothing else to say about that. Let's continue. Let's continue with this beautiful table. Look at this. Okay, there's metal in the middle of the table. I noticed that and I was like, okay, there's that. $10 for the larger plate. Basically, the plates, if you haven't noticed, they're all more or less the same price, maybe give or take a dollar here or there, depending on the design. But how pretty. They have done such a good job putting these tables together, like putting the displays together, which you know I love. I just love when a store has beautiful displays. There's that metal piece again. So this table has those three metal pieces going across it, like kind of like, oh, there, it's keeping it together. It had three of those. You can kind of see it right there very quickly. I think it's very cool. I really, really like it. $400. Do you see that? Like, isn't that such a good price point? Like, I just feel like it really is for a table. Granted, you still have to get the other pieces, like, again, a la carte. Hashtag a la carte for this video because it's the word of the video, aside from me digressing for, like, every 2 seconds. But I just think that that's such a good price point. I don't know. Let me know what you think. This entire display is so vibrant and so happy. And this bowl of made out of bananas, not literal, but you know what I mean. And by the way, speaking of the icon cups, first of all, this is very thin glass, but it's really cute. This one is $13, I guess because it has the handle, but the little cherries on there, love. If anything, that's probably my favorite. Like maybe if these had cherries on it, that might be the one I would get. I'm really not a huge fan of these at all, but I know that they're a big frenzy right now, so I have shown you every single one that is in the store, or will, because I think there might be another one on the other side, which we'll go to in a moment. But look at all these items. $13 for the butter dish. Love, like I love a butter dish. Here's the lemon, $8. Once we start seeing lemons, you know what that means. Summer's coming. $8 for the spoon rest, which, have you noticed that a lot of different brands or what have you are, look at the lemon mug. So fun. um are doing the, it's almost like they've taken a note from Hearth and Hand, which, as far as I know, were the first ones to start making the spoon rest without the long piece, just like the rounded part of the spoon rest. I used to never use a spoon rest because they never worked as far as I felt. Like whenever I had a spoon rest that had that longer piece, the spoon didn't really stay on there. Like whatever you put on there, it was just too clunky. It was not my pleasure. It was not my pleasure. $50. Beat it. So cool. I love this little collection. It's so fun. They even have a croissant plate. Isn't that nice? Like that's so cool. $7. But this is my favorite piece on this table. This plate for 8, so good. But yeah, once I saw that Hearth and Hand had that spoon rest without the long piece, that's when I started using a spoon rest, which I feel works so good. Like it's so perfect. $6 for this napkin, which is so beautiful. And I bought like 3 or 4 of them. And then they have that new one that's like scalloped edges. I have 2 of those. But yeah, those are the kind of spoon rests I like. And I'm seeing that a lot of other stores, companies, designs, what have you, are making them like that as well. Look at the cuteness. So, so cute. Love that. And then the banana. The banana plate, what? $8. It's just so cute. And then here's, oh, don't drop it now. The mug for 8, right next to the banana plate. So cute. And then this. Guys, let me know if you made it to the end of the video. If you made it to this part, number one, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. $25. ¿Qué es esto? What is this? What is it? It had that little hole there. What is that? I was just like, what is this? But it's cute. And of course, you guys have to see it. Here's more of the icon cups. I knew it. I knew there was more. The little frog, so cute. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.